I have some great news for anyone out there who ran out and bought 2 of Nvidia's Collector's Edition Titan XP Star Wars graphics cards for a total of $2,400 to run an SLI. And that is that the new Titan V, which will actually outperform that configuration in many games for just $600 more, doesn't have any Star Wars branding on it whatsoever. So as long as you buy your card purely for Star Wars and not for performance, you should feel pretty good right now. Okay, now technically, this box has already been opened because Anthony is already hard at work on our full review of this card, but I still wanted to go through the unboxing experience with you guys because damn it, I spent $3,000 on this graphics card, so I intend to milk it to the fullest extent that I can. And to that end, nope, not working. Okay, here we go. So it comes with some documentation, including a quick start guide and a support guide. That's actually unusual for these, well, right, this isn't a sample card. I was gonna say the samples never come with these. Okay, that's not very interesting. Titan V support guide. Okay, fair, yeah, well, that's not very interesting either. It also comes with, one of these. I'm not sure what it is yet, but it better be gold, just like the card, because if I'm gonna spend $3,000 on a graphics card, everything should be silver. Silver DisplayPort to DVI adapter. Hey, if I intended to do that, it was a good shot. All right, and then we've got it right here. The Titan V graphics card. So what do they have to say for themselves? Oh, right. 5,120 CUDA cores. So compared to the Titan XP, which is an incredibly powerful card in its own right, that's got 3,840 CUDA cores. So we are expecting this to be 25% faster right out of the gate. Then it has the same amount of memory, 12 gigs, but it's using HBM2 memory. So that is much faster, which may or may not have a ton of applicability in gaming, but will definitely help with the Titan V's intended use case, which is apparently like deep learning, AI, and really the same kinds of workloads as Nvidia's V100, the only card that they've got on the market already using this same Volta architecture. Now, you guys might be looking at a $3,000 graphics card here going, well, that's an unreasonable amount of money, and I would be inclined to agree with you, but compared to that Tesla V100, it's actually less than a third of the price with much of the same capability. So it is a little bit slower, and as you can see here, the NVLink fingers that you probably saw previously when we showed off the GP100 are actually covered, and to our knowledge, they are disabled. So it does not support NVLink. But other than that, for someone working on, an AI type workload on a desktop, this aims to be the ultimate experience. With all that said, you guys want to see it game, I'm sure, so I'm gonna save the detailed run through of our entire test suite for Anthony's review, but I still wanna have a quick look at how the Titan V compares to the Titan XP. So here's the settings we're using in GTA 5, 3840 by 2160. I will change that to full screen, but in terms of what settings we're using, FXAA, very high or high, sort of across the board here, tessellation high, and then all the advanced stuff turned on. So I've already got my numbers for the Titan XP. Let's go ahead and shut this baby down and get a new graphics card installed. I gotta say, I am not a huge fan of the gold ID. It really smacks of, well, Apple's doing it, but not in a tasteful way. Like, this is by far Nvidia's tackiest looking graphics card in the last, 3-4 years anyway. It's really ugly. Like, look. And I realize this is a maybe seemingly insignificant complaint for something that's designed for professional use and is, capable of gaming, but is really a professional card. But at this kind of price, it should be perfect. There it is. There's our Titan V powered up for the first time ever. Only 3,000 US dollars. I think it included free shipping though, so. Here we go. The first image it's ever output. Need a drink. No water left. It's out for solid water. Come on! All right, so I'm just dialing in my settings here because Grand Theft Auto is a giant piece of crap when it comes to actually remembering what you want. Apply. And benchmark tests. I haven't actually looked at any results that are online yet, so this will be my first experience. Titan XP, oh, still warm, versus Titan V. Wow, listen to that coil line. You hear that? Listen to it when, so there's a black screen right now. Listen to it when I'll get in close. Wait for it. Oh, I'm trying really hard. I'm trying hard. Yeah, we got it. It's kind of crazy to think that we've gotten to the point, though, where running Grand Theft Auto at 4K at very high settings is maybe not demanding enough to see a huge separation between graphics cards. We might even be CPU limited a little bit here, even though I'm running a 5960X Extreme Edition. All right. So, oh wow. Okay, so just so you guys know, this is where you're looking. Wow, that is not better. So, we can't draw any really concrete conclusions right now. This is one game at one resolution against one other card and one set of in-game settings. But what we can say for certain is that right now, the Titan V is not a great value compared even to Nvidia's Titan XP, which is not a great value compared to the 1080 Ti. With that said, the word on the street is that Nvidia is planning an architecture that's sort of based on some of the same principles as Volta, but that doesn't have some of the deep learning like tensor core stuff built into it so that it can be a little bit less expensive. And hopefully we're gonna see that sometime in 2018. But for now, Titan V is not a card for gamers as expected. So thanks for watching this unboxing and lesson on buyer's remorse. Is it a lesson? Did we learn anything? Anyway, if you disliked the video, you can hit that button, but if you liked it, hit like, get subscribed, maybe consider checking out where to buy the stuff we featured, if you're like a deep learning scientist, at the link in the video description. Also down there is our merch store, which has cool shirts like this one, and our community forum.